I picked also Guts against. Oh, oh wait, no.
All right,
It's actually
we are
Oasis.
in. Wow. Okay.
That's
Interesting.
unexpected, to say the
Yeah.
least.
Again. I mean, what is it? You join me to co-cast, and suddenly we're seeing Oasis, and we're seeing crazy maps that just no one normally picks, and sims that don't make sense. But all right, welcome back to the Empire Collective Cup, guys, and we're going into game number 3 now, which will be, as MBL just said, Oasis. And off to the left side of the map, we got Juan, who is currently at 0 points, and he is playing as the Mayans. And we've got Lojza, who's up 2 points, also playing as the Mayans there in the red. I've still got team colours on, because everyone's complaining about the green, sadly.
Okay.
Which I think green's a great colour. But, yeah. So team colours
Yeah,
still.
green
But
is.
yeah, go on.
No, I was just talking about green, so you can go on.
Green, yeah, green is good. I think purple, pink is better, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's your favourite colour?
I often use yellow or something like that.
I think yellow is good.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be the Viper? Is that why?
No, that's not why. I think it's a cool color. That's all.
Yeah.
Not only
Cool.
not just because Viper uses it. It's just a cool color in general. Anyway,
Yes,
Juan is
game.
going for the lame immediately,
Straight
Scouting-
out with his Eagle Warrior.
scouting his own base with the sheep, which is normal when you go for the lame. But you kind of have to be very efficient with the sheep when you go laming like that. But he found both his spores. He found the sheep, so he's perfectly fine.
He's actually fine, isn't he? He's got the
Yeah.
sheep still. He's found his deer at the back. It's actually pretty good start for Juan here. And obviously with Lojza having 2 games already won, Juan here needs to get a win. He is playing for the draw at this point, and Lojza is playing to win, of course. So Juan really trailing far behind, and if he even wants to draw, he still has to get 2 wins in a row. But let's watch this Eagle Warrior here as he comes in. We'll see the scouts, the houses, and Lojza is going to see the scout as well.
I don't know
Maybe
why
gonna pick up
Juan
that ball
takes
now.
that pattern, that route with his eagle. He kind of never mind. He kind of shows Lojza that he's already in the base and he wants to lame, which makes Lojza very aware of the situation, and he can easily block Juan's Eagle Warrior if he tries to lame.
At this point, I'm starting to question whether Juan was actually planning to lame or not. He just ran straight through his base and then he's on the way home.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to scout the wood line, just to see if there's actually wood here.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing, man. This is the thing, he actually could have lamed the boar on the right-hand side because it was right there. And if we have a look at unit spy, it's really not far from where he scouted. But he did it again, where he went through the houses, like we saw last time, which nearly got his scout killed.
How risky Juan is,
Whoa.
sent his villager almost in Lojza's space to wall. If there was a wolf there, if he went further ahead, the wolf would have attacked him, and the villager would have been GG.
Villager would have died.
So
But, I mean, Juan has seen this Eagle Warrior from Lojza. Lojza can now effectively hold him hostage here. Just I guess you could pay the ransom or your villager dies. But it doesn't seem like he's going to do that. Just putting Juan on edge, perhaps, with that Eagle. But yeah, Juan could just delete his palisade and re-wall this. I think, getting a really far forward wall, do you think it's really worth it on Arena? Sorry, on Oasis even?
Well,
yeah.
It's good for taking map control, I guess. And he also will secure quite a lot of relics. And
yeah, he will secure this one at the south. But I kind of feel like walling this far away from his base might not really be worth it. He's introducing a lot more villager idle time by going so far.
Yeah.
And at the same time, this wall is going to be really hard to defend, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he double walls, because by the time his villager goes home, if Lojza attacks the wall, it's going to take him so long to get a villager out there.
You're right.
So I don't know. I think walling further forward on the right side makes more sense because there's more gold over there and more relics as well.
But he's not doing that. He's walling in the back on the right side.
Yeah. So what is Juan doing? I don't know. But still, Lojza here with the wall as well. And I think interesting really that Lojza's chosen Oasis as his home map because this is Lojza's home map. And as an arena player, typically, or being well known for playing arena, I think Oasis kind of has similar sort of properties, really. both players will typically boom in the castle age in most situations. And it's a fairly slow-paced game. Generally gets to the Imperial age before we see a lot of action on Oasis as well.
Yeah.
So, do you think Lojza perhaps just feels more comfortable on the slower-paced maps?
I don't know. I guess he thinks he can outboom Juan.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
even
you
though
did say
Juan
earlier
is pretty,
about Lojza having a great eco.
yeah, well, Juan is really good boomer as well, so I wouldn't count on that playing against Juan. I don't know why he picks Oasis. Just to catch Juan off guard, I guess.
Maybe. I mean, it is the first time we've seen Oasis in in this tournament so far, and it's the first time in a long while that I've actually seen an Oasis game as well. Quick question, actually: does Lojza have 2 missing sheep? Have they spawned in the middle of the map,
Um,
or is they? Oh, they just
it's
bonus
extra sheep, I believe.
Okay, they're extras.
Oasis
Alright.
usually has extra sheep on the side, as you can see in the
Yes.
top right corner. Or top
It
corner.
does normally. Actually, that's really unfair.
You think so?
If Juan scouts that, he could get so many free sheep there. It'd be really.
I don't know how good all those sheep are in the long run. Anyway, like, I guess, yeah, it's good.
I think it's free food. It's worth to take it, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're going to go undiscovered for now. Looking at the deer, though, I'd say that Juan has a small advantage there. There's deer right in the back of his TC.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to either push them in or just take them with, like, 4 villagers. Whereas Lojza's deer are further away, and they're going to be awkward for him to take. So no deer for Lojza. Oh, dear. Even if he wants them, he can't have them. But Juan here, interestingly, taking some stone, actually. I don't think I really expected that at all.
Well,
But
castle
then again,
drop.
so is Lojza.
Castle drop is pretty
Castle.
normal.
Yeah, yeah, true. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen Oasis, and the last Oasis games I saw, both players just sat behind stone walls and boomed to the Imperial Age.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Obviously, as the mines, they're gonna want to get the castle out just for plumed archers. So what do you reckon? Like a defensive castle from both of them? Maybe
I
Juan will
think-
put his castle on the right.
Yeah, I think Juan is gonna place a castle where his wall is on the left side or right side.
Oh, on the right.
Wait,
Okay.
you know, down there.
The other left.
Where the wall is so forward, I think it's fuck's sake.
The south.
Yeah.
Yeah, the south wall. Okay, so yeah, he could do that. He could do that. He's got a villager out there actually building that blacksmith already. I
Gonna
think he-
stonewall it up.
Yeah, looks like it. Obviously, mines with their cheaper stone walls, lovely stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's just going to be one of those games where it's just a case of waiting for the players to boom it up, see who gets the slightly better boom, a bit of better boom, and then see who comes out on top once the booming phase is done.
Yeah.
Lojza, though, will find those sheep, and he's taking them home as well, so probably does see them being worthwhile.
Probably. Well, I also think maybe that they won't castle drop and maybe just boom, as you said, because right now 3 on stone, okay, 4 on stone. I guess he wants to do it.
Well, Lojza looks like he will.
Yeah.
He's got 5 on stone there. Whereas Juan's just sending a 4th though. Like normally it's 6, isn't it though?
Yeah,
Like,
I
if you're gonna do a
think-
castle drop, it's normally 6.
I don't know what this build is. 6 on gold, 4 on stone. Maybe trying to drop a castle going for the faster Imperial and trebbing. Maybe from Juan. While Lojza probably going for the 3 TC castle drop and more eco.
Okay.
I think that's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Maybe. I mean, I kind of think. I mean, I've seen a game from Chris on Oasis actually, where he played as the mines, and he actually went for quite a lot of eagles in the Castle Age. And this is the thing, like if Lojza leaves his wall just palisaded out and doesn't actually stone wall behind it or anything, that could actually like really hurt him. But this is the thing, like players will just do a single palisade, and like the other player won't even scout it because he's walling up. But do you think if Juan knew that Lojza just left a single palisade, he might even be tempted to do a siege workshop and just break it and come in with eagles or something?
Yeah.
Or crossbow, or like whatever, or even drop a forward offensive castle and do that.
They could, but
I think both players just honoring the palisade.
I
at the
really
moment.
think he will just play it safe, Lojza.
Yeah.
I think he's going for the 3 TC.
Yeah, at the moment he's got enough stone nearly to do the castle drop. He's still got a bit of gold. Maybe he'll buy some stone as well, so he can do his TC.
I wonder if
But no,
he will place the TC then the castle. I'm not sure.
yes, he's done
Yeah.
TC now.
He will wait a
And
bit
it
with the
looks
castle
like
drop.
he's in no rush at this point, really. Second
Look at
TC
Juan
is up as well.
going for castle drop in his base and the monastery. No TCs.
Yes. On the right-hand side, castle drop. And I think you're right then. He's going to go with those 6 villagers on gold there. He could still do a TC at this point because he will have enough stone in a sec to throw that TC down.
Then he would be so far behind, you know? Because Lojza already will already have the TCs up. But
True.
I think Juan knows that Lojza is totally open on the right side. That's why he's doing the castle there and not down. Well,
At the south.
yeah, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because Lojza even has only one palisade wall, and that's not a lot down there.
Yeah, exactly. And he like you say, he is wide open on the right side.
Yeah.
He is sending a villager forward now, though. So maybe this villager up to no good. There you go. A stone wall coming up on this right side. Even the left side just palisaded for now. Juan, though, obviously will see that that is open with his eagle in the Lojza's economy. But Juan, plumed archers. Now, will the plumes make it to the wall in time to stop this villager? And I think they will. It looks likely at this point.
Going on in your chat.
I don't know. People spamming everything. Spam all the things. Riot for no reason. Maha started it. He's crazy.
Aye.
People want me to notice them. Yeah. I need to talk to them more.
Yeah, I guess you could.
But yeah, Lojza here. Oh dear, this villager gonna be attacked by the wolf. That's gonna slow her walling down. She is not gonna die, but she will die to the plumed archers that are coming over.
That's so unfortunate.
Well played.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna? No. Oh.
Juan.
No.
Oh, Juan.
No. Is he seriously gonna?
Yeah,
okay.
no, he's gonna realize. Okay. Oh my god. If this villager, what? So inaccurate. God, go back to archery school, for God's sake. He fired like 4 arrows and they all missed, and the villager was like stood still. Goodness me.
But look at the eco
definitely not
difference.
trust that guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was worth doing the castle first and then the plumed archer. Because
well,
look at the eco. Lojza has a huge eco. Just did a castle, and he will add plumed archer himself. So
yeah, but Lojza is only 5 villages ahead.
Yeah, but
at this
look
point.
at the farms and everything.
But there are more farms, yeah. It just look nicer.
Yeah, it looks pretty huge.
But I think, well, it depends really if Juan can equalize by doing some damage here. But like you say, Lojza didn't really delay that castle for too long. He also has plumes out. He's also got fletching ready, which is more than Juan has right now. And he can obviously afford that since, well, his eco was boomed up a little sooner. So I think Lojza definitely, again, in the stronger position here. And Juan will go ahead and boom up on these 3 TCs. He's going to grab some relics as well, taking 1 right now and probably going out to get some more in a minute. But it does seem like a little wasteful to do the castle first, especially on a map like this where the rush distance is really quite large.
He's sending a sneaky villager. He's probably going to try to wall again.
Juan will see it though, I think. No?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
no,
he should.
He's not.
Oh, okay. He should
if
see
he gets
that.
away, if he gets away with that.
That wolf, he should see the dead body through the fog of war at the very least.
Yeah,
and I mean, the monk coming down now, he can't not notice this. It's like the monk can see wall to wall here. Go on, convert it. You know you want to. What? What? Yeah, there you go. He's going to try and convert. But... Oh. Well, it could have been a free villager, Juan. He needed that for his economy. Okay, so Siege Workshop coming down. I like that I think he waited to put the Siege Workshop down so Lojza didn't see it. I think that was kind of good from him.
Yeah.
And so that Siege Workshop might catch Lojza off guard. Of course, the nice thing about the Plumed Archer is that they can tank a Mangonel shot as well, which does put them pretty up there when it comes to archer units. But right now, Juan with a few more Plumed Archers out, but Lojza adding more and more in, and Lojza looking like he's going to have a really solid Imperial time this game as well.
Yeah, but look at the walls Juan's going to have. Like, if Lojza tries to push early, he can just imagine how many layers of wall Juan can put behind this. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he has a lot of extra resources on his side, so I think the advantage is for Juan at the moment, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, Juan doing Bodkin Arrow right now, which is going to give him a small advantage in these little skirmishes, as well as bringing a Mangonel out on this right side. But yeah, you're right. I mean, he can just keep walling and walling and walling, making layer and layer of wall. It's like a Black Forest player's wet dream at the moment. And I mean, as long as he like has this sort of map control on the right side, he can get away with that and kind of pen Lojza in a bit, securing all the extra gold as well, which is really nice. So let's have a quick look at this battle down here. Bodkin Arrow is really going to help Juan out.
Yeah.
But notice how Juan's only just getting wheelbarrow right now.
Yeah, that's
5-minute wheelbarrow is very
it's
late
late.
when he's trying to boom.
He has so many farms too, so that was pretty late.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Like, I always say, like, in my opinion, like, just as a quick way to gauge when you should get wheelbarrow, I always notice top players tend to get wheelbarrow at exactly when they have 10 farms.
I don't think about that at all. Well, I don't think farms as the way to like think of when you should get wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Because
like
wheelbarrow.
what do you think about that? Because it's always like a really debated thing, like when wheelbarrow should be done and stuff.
Yeah, wheelbarrow doesn't only work for farms. You know, villagers run faster, and
Yes.
if you get raided and you have like handcart, your villagers just sprints away, like from knights and stuff. They just sprint, and you save so
Yeah.
many villagers from it. So yeah,
I think that's something that's overlooked a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people like to say, oh, well, you know, your economy is going to become this much more percentage better, and your villages will become this much more efficient if you get wheelbarrow at this time. But the villager movement speed is something that is actually so invaluable.
Yeah.
Like you say, if you're being raided, for instance, like that's huge. So yeah, I think that's something to really keep in mind when doing that wheelbarrow upgrade. But it does, of course, make your economy that much stronger as well. Which is always something to keep in mind. Especially, like, you know, if you're trying to go boom up to Imp, you need wheelbarrow, because, like I say, it does affect your farms a lot more than any other resource.
Yeah. Oh.
So anyway.
It's paused for you?
Pause here. Yeah, it's paused. So someone call in a pause here. And we will see in a minute what is going on. But hopefully it won't be paused too long. Oh, there we go. It's resumed now. And look at that. Imperial Age coming in for both of them.
Yep.
But have a cluck. Look at this. A cluck. Have a cluck. Why not? Imperial Age actually really close together. And Lojza not that far ahead, really. Considering that he is ahead by 9 vills. And he did get a faster boom going on.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even, but Juan has the map control and he's walling like crazy. So this is gonna be good for Juan, and he also has 4 relics, so he basically won the game by now, I would say.
Right now Lojza actually doesn't even have a monastery, and Juan does have 4 relics, yes, so that's huge, and he's also got access to the 5th relic as well if he wants it. But going back to the wheelbarrow thing real quickly, it is so important that you bear in mind the villager walking speed, because it is invaluable. Like MBL said, the movement speed of your villagers is more than just for economy's sake. It is, of course, for the safety of the villagers as well, helping them to escape from raiding units and keep them as safe as possible, because that is ultimately what is going to pay off in the long run.
Oh, you got the subscriber.
Yes,
9 months.
MRDNRA, Mr. DNRA.
And another Juicy.
And, oh yeah, Juicy. Thank you guys, welcome back. Both of you resubbing 4 months in a row and 9 months in a row. Gosh, it's such a long time when you think about it.
Congrats.
It's so long. Thank you. Thank you guys, much appreciated as always. And plenty of Wololo hypes in the chat as well. Don't let me down. I want to see loads of Wololo hypes when someone subs, because they deserve it. Juan here on the right side looking really, really strong, actually. He's got this castle down. And Oh, wow, look at that. Clayman's message there is absolutely beautiful. Hype, 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 housed, towers, zero face, hype, Wallow Warrior, Riot, come back, welcome to the hype town.
Going crazy.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Clayman, ban yourself. Alright, so, Lojza kind of like building up quite heavily on this right side. He's got Elite Plumed Archer done right now, and he is a little bit ahead on upgrades actually. At the moment, Juan, not quite enough like sort of eco power in him to be able to afford the what's it called, the elite upgrade. So
well, he's
also
doing it now. So it's fine. And now it's all about getting all the elite plumed archer that you can, and rams. Rams is gonna be so important right now. So
sorry.
No, just talk. It's fine.
I'm getting so distracted. So many people in the chat are talking about handcart and wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say as well, like, when you get wheelbarrow depends. Like, I don't think you could necessarily say, okay, it has to be done at this time, or this many villages, or this many things, because it depends where your villages are. If you're farming lots, then it's better to get wheelbarrow earlier. And if you're not farming as much, and you're doing like more of like a like a galley rush, or like you're doing so sort of like archer build, then you don't need wheelbarrow as quickly.
Yeah, there's
especially in that situation.
There's definitely not a recipe of when to do things like that. You kind of have to see the situation you're in, and like that's the most important part. You can't go after something that's written down. That will never work.
I mean, I do think it is good though for newer players to have like a guideline. I think it's great like for new players to be like, okay, so around this time.
Yeah.
And that way, like, it's gonna be good because they're gonna have an idea of when to roughly get it. But I think at a higher level, like, it really is dependent on like so many different things. But look at this. We got a pretty big fight coming up now, and Juan has like an insane number of plumed archers. He's got chemistry as well, which gives him a nice advantage.
There's also a push from Lojza to in the left side.
On the left-hand side.
And
nice.
Juan has nothing there, nothing at all. So it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, wide open.
It's gonna be a base race, I think.
Well, honestly, in this situation, I think Juan needs to push on the right side. And he needs
to defend. He needs to defend, because if he pushes towards those two castles and the hill, it's gonna take way too long. And
actually, yeah, they're on the hill. Okay, I didn't realize he had two castles. I thought he only just had the one there. I didn't see the second.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I don't know. I feel like sometimes if you push really hard, then your opponent might stop their aggression. But for Lojza, he's already through the walls, actually. And he's got a huge ram train as well.
Yeah.
With a bunch of elite plumes coming in on his left side.
You gotta get chemistry, though. I don't know if he forgot or he doesn't have the resources. He does have the resources, so you gotta do it fast. But
yeah,
look at all the
Lojza
rams coming in on the right side, and he's on the left side, so this is bad for Juan. Like, he doesn't know where to go.
Oh, wow. Wow, Lojza has so many rams.
Yeah.
And of course, like, in a Mayan war, this is so important. Like, getting lots of rams is really a key to winning.
If I were Lojza right now, I would have sold gold and got food for a siege ram right away. Because he has so many. If he gets to siege ram, it's unstoppable.
Yeah. He actually has got quite a lot of food, so he's not far away.
Yeah.
I just think maybe he's a little cautious of the fact that he's not got very good gold income right now as well.
Well,
he has got plenty of gold, but he doesn't have great gold income. But wow, this is a great push from Lojza. This is so good.
Yeah, it's really good. And
like, I mean, he's forced Juan to defend with everything he's got on the left side. And now Lojza's pushing in on the right, and he's going to take both of these castles down with these rams. Like, that is so good.
He's going directly for the siege ram, which is great. But he did forget chemistry, though, and I hope he notices that.
Yeah, that's kind of... Well, it's not good, is it? Like, the extra one attack, people think, like, oh, it's only one attack, but it makes a difference when you have a lot of units. I do think, though, that Lojza has Thumb Ring, and I'm not sure if Juan has Thumb Ring at this point.
I can check.
I think he does. Yeah, he does. But yeah, on the right side, Lojza here will take down these two castles, and that's pretty huge at the moment. He's also pushing up as well, and he will kill these villagers. He's going to deny this castle from Juan, and oh my god, Juan is in such a horrible, he's in a disgusting position right now. It is so bad for him at this point, because he needs castles. Like, without castles, he can't make his army, and he's down to just 2 castles at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. He's spread himself thin. And I just love this split push by Lojza. That was so well done.
Well,
And I think like Juan totally overreacted almost.
well, he didn't react on the left side like he should. He should have fortified wall, and he should have placed like 5 villagers to make a lot of layers while he pushed on the right side, so that Lojza
Okay.
would have wasted a lot of time down there.
Yeah.
That's what he should have
I mean,
done.
I think his problem really was that like because
wait.
of his plumes there, he couldn't close the walls up.
Jesus, Juan is wasting so many plumed archers.
Ooh. Jeez, that's
Oh.
kind of painful. Like Lojza with the hill, he's gonna put the castle up there as well, and he's doing chemistry now also, so
Yeah.
he has remembered, he has noticed. On the left side, Juan gonna push with a small army, but right now the military count is identical, pretty much. Lojza just taking the advantage.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for Lojza to get down Juan's army now, because it will take too long for Juan to replace his army with only 2 castles, and then Lojza can start to outmass him.
Juan also has siege ram though, and he's also doing fortified wall now as well. So that play that you mentioned earlier, doing fortified, probably very good call. Wait, it was a good call. That's what he's doing. But
Well, he should have done it
where
a
will
lot
he?
earlier.
Where will he do the fortified wall? Like, is he going to try and wall the south side again?
I don't know, now it's pretty late to do it. But he's
He's
gonna take the
eco.
fight on the top pretty... Oh, that's...
Wow. Oh, okay. That's actually a good fight for Juan.
Yeah,
He's got number advantage there. He's gonna clean up that army.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Interesting though, like Juan here, his eco looks absolutely wrecked.
It's gone.
What's where he just has gold and he just has wood.
Yeah,
at
well,
this
that's
point.
basically what he
Like,
needs.
that's all he needs.
Yeah. But it would be nice to have food to sell it in the market. I don't know, very good price to sell food in the market, so it's gonna pay off for Lojza to have farms. Because he,
Yeah, right now Lojza has sold 500 food.
yeah, he can
and
sell
he's
a
sold
lot more.
700
Sell
food.
price is still 71 gold.
Yeah,
for
I
100
see this
food.
actually something that you do a lot. You I've seen you in the past boom to like 180 villages
And just sell.
and sold like some tons of resources,
Yeah.
and then like you delete a bunch of your eco, and then like you're just set.
Yeah. Well, I like to do that. It's kind of.
Oh, what is Lojza doing on this right side? He's sending the plumes forwards, but the ram's back.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I
That's
think
like
he's
the total
focusing
opposite.
in. If you see in Juan's base,
Yeah,
he's in
on the
he's
left.
in trouble. He's in really trouble.
Juan.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like you said earlier on, we could see a kind of base race situation
Yeah, but
here.
look now, he can ram down either the monastery or the castle.
You can.
And-
That is true.
Oh, he can ram down the castle he's building on. Okay.
But like at the same time, you got to bear in mind he still has this big relic
Yeah,
advantage
exactly.
as well. So for him to take down the monastery, that would be really cool. Surprisingly, Juan being pushed back on this right side, I'm very surprised at that. I think that should have been his win.
Well, he's just
And
gonna
now
hold the
he's gonna
hill
try and
while trying
deal with
to
this.
stop the attack from Lojza,
Yeah.
and then take the relic
in his
advantage.
economy.
So,
Well, I mean, he can take the relic advantage, but at the same time, if Lojza has this huge eco and he's selling resources, then maybe that's not so good for Juan still. At the moment, they both have 2,200 gold. Lojza has a bit more wood at the moment, and this is a problem. If he loses this castle, which it looks like he might, it's really
no,
close.
it's fine.
No, he's gonna be okay. Wow, that was really, really close. Down to 350 health as he brings more villagers over to repair it.
The reason you see Lojza pushing like crazy on both sides is that he knows he's behind. He knows he has to kill Juan so fast now because of those relics. If he doesn't, if he fails this, then it's over.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem for Lojza here. He's only got 1 gold mine left at the moment. He's pretty much out of gold at this point. But, of course, he's got the stuff in the bank, which is quite a lot. He has got 3,200 gold, but he has sold lots of food. And he can't keep getting the good market prices forever.
Well, it's
So,
still
like
at
you say,
70 gold for food, so...
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's actually really good still.
Yeah, that's very
okay,
good.
so I mean, Lojza has so much gold here. That amazes me, really, considering Juan has, like, all the bonus gold piles at this point. How has Lojza got this much gold? Where is this gold even coming from at this point?
I don't know, Maya is really cheap.
Yeah, true. And all the gold lasts longer as well, which is nice. Of course, that resource bonus working on everything. But right now, Juan on the right side with a little bit of good ram micro. He could be all set, but it looks like Lojza has the ram advantage, although Juan bringing in some more from behind. He also seems to have more plumes on the right side, and at the same time, on the left side, pushing in with plumes as well. It's very typical Mayan War here, and I'm almost hoping that Juan gets the win, to be honest. I hate to say it, but I'm hoping he gets the win, because I'd like to see the final game here.
Me too.
I think the fourth game is usually one of the more interesting ones because of the maps.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the right side, Juan needs to go back, of course. These plumed archers from Lojza just being supported by the rams there, and make it difficult for Juan to fight. He needs more rams, and at this rate, well, Juan should be able to keep making them for longer. Certainly no shortage of wood on this map.
Doing another castle on the hill, which is nice.
Yeah, he's
then he's pushing
This
down.
is actually a really useful thing for Juan here, I think. Juan's actually, because he's pushed so far forward on this right side, he's actually been able to take the extra stone mine on the north of the map. And I think he's had another one somewhere as well, so he's actually like in a really good position there. If he can keep replenishing the castles, then that's all good. If he loses this castle though, oh god, it's so wasteful.
Oh.
So wasteful.
I don't know, I think he
No,
will
that
keep it
castle-
alive. But he has to send
Yeah.
his villagers to keep building it.
Maybe he thinks the plumes will kill them. No, the castle's gonna go down.
Yeah, it will.
And Juan, he's deleted it. Okay,
Yeah.
that was a wise move. He's deleted it and he's going to move it like, you know, one castle space backwards. At the same time, he's pushing on the left. Those rams, though, in an awkward position. They need to be on that castle, ideally.
Yeah.
And these plumed archers busy attacking the house because those damned villagers don't know what's good.
It looks to me
Right.
like Juan will take this game, to be honest with you. Like,
At this point, yes.
Yes.
I think so.
he has such good control now, and he has the relics, so that's what matters. As long as he
It
has
matters,
those relics,
yeah.
and Lojza can't push any forward, Lojza will run out of resources.
Well, the longer the game goes, the more important those relics become.
Yes.
And there is still a relic available. I think Lojza... Oh, wait, no. Lojza has one relic now. He's managed to grab that.
Well, still, if it was 3 against 2, Juan would still won in the long run, I think. Having the most relics is really important in my war.
Yeah. You can see Lojza on this right side built that mining camp to try and get the gold, but it didn't happen. And Juan will get that castle up on the right hill,
Oh,
the
he
right
stopped
side hill
making
as
it.
well.
Started building a mining camp
What?
instead.
Oh, okay. He's got his priorities in other places. Like, even though he's got gold, like, in the back of his base, and it's hardly even being taken, just, yeah, forget about the castle. He needs that. What?
I don't know.
He's, like, not even pop blocked right now. That castle would really help him. But okay. Ram's still coming forwards. And it does look like Juan has the ram advantage as well, which is obviously really good for him. Even loading up some rams here so they attack a little faster. And yeah, I mean, this right side should be his now. And he looks like he will finish this castle as well. Here you go.
Hey.
Alright, nice one. I think Juan here, pushing on both sides, will very, very soon get enough momentum to push Lojza right back. Let's see, I mean, castle count right now, Lojza does have 5 castles, Juan only has 4, but like you say, it doesn't really matter how many castles you've got at this point if you don't have the resources to make the units. So, Juan, with so much more gold available and, you know, the potential now to take this game. Looking at the market prices, the sell price for wood is 43, the sell price for food is 36. So there's still a little potential there for some more selling of resources.
Well, Lojza is starting to show weakness now, adding archer ranges and upgrading elite skirmisher, so
Yes.
this is not gonna go his way for sure.
Well, one thing that concerns me about this is Lojza has no real food eco at this stage. Like, he hardly has any farms working.
Well, that
He's
shouldn't
got
be a
9
concern.
farmers right now.
He doesn't need
Really?
He doesn't need it.
What, for skirmishes?
No, he doesn't need
He's only-
skirmishers. He has 4 relics. Not
I mean,
gonna run.
Lojza.
Oh,
Lojza's
Lojza.
making skirms.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lojza making skirms.
And he-
only has like 8 farmers.
Oh, Lojza only has 8 farmers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Well, he has 14 now. He just added a few more in, but
Oh, okay. What
his
happened
food
to his
eco was pretty
farmers?
trash. Well, I don't know. Maybe he moved them somewhere. Thank you very much, fellas. ICUSIV. thank you for resubscribing and becoming a Wallow Warlord for the 3rd month in a row.
Nice.
You're very awesome, and Venor has taken a leaf out of Clayman's book. Not too extreme at all. Alright. So
Good
I
job.
think Juan really has this game at this stage.
Yeah, for sure. And
He's just gotta
we
close it
most
out.
likely will be able to see the fourth game.
Which is good. That's what
Just
we want to
nice,
see right here.
yes.
It's awesome.
I'm very
Lojza,
interested.
though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say Lojza's still pop blocked though. At this stage, so he is still pop blocked, and that's kind of buying him a little time, I guess, to get more farms up and actually do more skirms. But God, what were you going to say?
No, I was just saying I'm really interested in what civs they're gonna pick for the last game, since it's so random. It's even more random than the other thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm hoping
Well,
I will see Mongols.
I think Mongols are a better choice for the 4th
Yeah.
game than the 1st game. I do think that with the 4th game, you have much more like extreme maps as well. Like the group of maps in game 1, the light pack, are kind of tame, really.
Yeah.
Whereas the ones in the random one are just like pretty out there. Yeah, Juan then pushing in on the south side with his rams here. Looks like he might get this castle from Lojza, since Lojza has no rams nearby to protect it. No real amount of stone to repair.
Yeah.
On the right side though, Lojza's trying to push, but Juan's sitting on that hill. It's such a powerful position for Juan to hold.
Yeah, I think this is the moment where Lojza should call GG. There's no way to come back. He did a
Maybe.
very solid push on both sides, and then incredibly Juan managed to defend it, and then he takes the game from there, basically.
Yeah, it's. Thing is, at this stage, Juan has less population, and he has less gold. So even with all these extra gold powers, I feel like Juan has been more inefficient this game. And if we have a quick look at the KD, it's still really very close. Juan with a
But
few more kills.
when you look at the resources, you also have to check how much he has queued up, and if you can see his siege workshops,
yeah.
he has queued up a lot of rams, and he's sending a ton of rams, and he also gets a lot of gold now, so which he can queue up Plumed Archer with. So his eco is not really bad. It just looks like that because of all the
True.
units he has queued up.
We can actually have a look at how much resources have been gathered by each player, and we can get a better idea, a better sense of it. Lojza has gathered about 5,000 more food. He's also gathered about quite a lot more wood, actually, as well. Juan, a lot more stone, and Juan at this stage has about maybe only just 1,000 or 2,000 more gold than Lojza so far this game.
Yeah.
But I think Juan's not noticed that at the back of his map, he's got a gold mine here that is pretty unsaturated. Just 4 villagers mining there. Maybe he could go ahead and send a couple more villagers out. But like you said, with the extra relics, with the 4 relics versus 1, the longer this game goes on, the harder it's going to be for Lojza. But I think Lojza still feels like there's hope, because he has pushed back the left-hand side, and he's actually still ahead in score at this point as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the skirms coming out, do you think skirms are really going to be very useful to him?
No, not at all. And thing is, Juan can just eventually, when all the plumed archers are dead and stuff, Juan just switches into eagles if he needs to, because he has the gold.
That's a good point.
So
That makes it a lot easier for him.
yeah, so having the relics is just giving him the win right now.
Yeah, Lojza with Elite Skirm though, I mean, there's a potential there to maybe do a better push against the plumes, but it's really unlikely that Juan is going to have less rams here.
Yeah.
Because, like you say, Juan with more gold, more rams, and he is really prioritizing ram production, and he should just absolutely crush this right side now if he is able to take these rams out from Lojza, which he should be able to do.
Gonna crush the bottom too, you know, the south side as well. 6 rams coming in and plumes.
Yeah.
So
More rams, more rams. This is
gonna win.
non-stop ram trains.
He's
He's
gonna.
still retreating back to his hill
Yes.
on the right.
I don't know. Onagers could be also a good choice, but he doesn't have the farms for. Oh, he's adding farms now, so maybe he will. He's thinking either of
Juan?
Eagles. Yeah, Juan. He's
Okay.
thinking probably either Eagles or Onagers. He's adding so many farms, so
I'm doing heavy plow.
yeah, he wants to.
I think for Juan, you know, if he was to do some Eagles, you could actually just go and raid Lojza's eco.
Yeah, it would be like.
Because I mean, these woodlights are so open right now.
Yeah, Eagles would be a great choice. He could have sold the rest of his stone actually to get more gold, and because he don't need the stone at the moment. 300 stone. What does he need that for? Like his castle will stand, anyways.
Most likely, and also he will. Well, he can. Well, he won't be able to build another castle anyway. He's still got 4 castles, and so has Lojza, so he doesn't really need it, I guess. If he sold it, then that's a little bit of a gold boost.
Yeah.
He actually, yeah, he doesn't have a barracks though right now, so maybe Onager.
Yeah, we'll see in the
Fairly
blacksmith
soon.
as well. Let's see. He doesn't have a blacksmith. Okay.
What? He doesn't have one?
It
Okay.
got
Oh, he
destroyed.
must have lost it at the south of the map. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you have the spectator dashboard?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, okay. Because you can see text when they come
Yeah.
up on the right side.
Yeah.
So. Alright, well, Lojza still managing to close the distance to this castle with these rams.
He's adding
but not really
archer
doing a whole
range.
lot.
Strangely enough, maybe he wants to go skirms.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
that's not a good idea though. He could just go
Kind of
eagles.
unexpected.
Yeah, he could just go eagles and finish the game right now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he still has to get the upgrade. And do you think that maybe if he like saves the gold for eagles and actually makes some, that he might have to sacrifice some more rams, or like he might not be able to make as many plumes or things like that?
No, it's just so simple for him because he has the relics and the gold piles. He has both of the gold piles. So eagles would be.
Well, at this point, I feel like this is a good example of why Lojza is currently 2 points ahead. Because Juan's still not really able to close out this game at this point, and Lojza's doing a really good job of holding in there, hanging in there, and defending still, and like keeping himself in this game.
Yeah.
At this point, like you know, like you say, it should be over at this point. It should be Juan's game, really. But Lojza just still somehow making it work. And on the left side, he's pushing once again. And at this point, Juan just has nothing here, really. Okay, he has a few plumes.
Yeah, it's gonna win the north side now. Now it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be over now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Lojza really has the rams. He's got none queued up. Okay, he's got like 2 rams queued up.
Well, he's
But
going for the
that's gonna be a
second
bit late.
option. I say he's going for Onager, but
Okay.
I think eagles would be better. Honestly, I think eagles would be like.
There's a lot of skirms getting mixed in now as well. Although saying that, I mean, Onagers would still be good there as well. So they will kill the skirms. And also, I think they'd be good for taking out rams as well. Like, they're kind of twofold. It's a shame you don't see Onager earlier on normally.
Yeah,
But it's just Mayan Wars, man.
just playing it safe now. I think he probably won't risk it with eagles in case it would go. If it would go the other way, you know.
Maybe. I think still, if he did go eagles, he could just raid, and that would force Lojza back to his base anyway. But still, Lojza on the left side is still making another push. He's still making another play. And there's the Onagers coming in now as well. Maybe we'll see a really big Onager shot from Juan. Lojza probably not going to expect this at all. And with 3 Onagers there, it's going to be tough for him to out-micro that as well. There you go, Onager's shooting now. Lojza going to go in wide formation and avoid as much of that damage as possible. This Rams, easy pickings for the Onagers though, and Lojza probably going to lose them. Though saying that, he's closing the gap to the Onagers. They've got to run away before they get caught out and flattened. On the north side, yep, Lojza's just pushing back again. Oh, God.
Never ending.
It shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening at this point. Man, Mayan Wars are so predictable though, that's the thing. Like, I've seen this matchups like hundreds of times now. Like, do you feel like Chinese are more fun to play in this kind of situation?
Chinese?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Chinese are just awesome.
You think so?
Chuko Nu all day, yeah. Chuko Nu.
No, it's also gonna go into trash war, but I like
Yeah.
I don't like Mesosiv trash war because they don't have cavalier units.
Yeah,
And
it kind of makes raiding a little difficult if you don't have anything there. Juan's skirm's just gonna run by. Not too bothered by the plumed archers here, it seems. There you go, they're going to get attacked now, but no elite skirmisher yet for him.
I mean,
Still waiting for that upgrade.
I think they win anyways for some reason.
Oh, no, yeah, they're going to win anyway. He's fine.
Yeah.
On the right side, the onagers. Oh, nice shot onto Lojza's units there. And now
Oh, wow.
Lojza just has to be extra careful around this army.
He should realize there's no way he can win.
I think maybe at this point, Juan just needs to get all of his units onto one side of the map. Like, just fuck the other side. Wall it up with some, like, what's it called? Wall it up with some fortified walls. Just screw it. And then just push with everything he's got on one side. Surely that would be enough at this point to take the win.
Yeah. Well, Eagles would be enough to take the win. Imagine Eagles on the south side, with when Lojza has all those skirmishers there. We just wreck them and just go into Zico.
Yeah,
like
true.
Lojza
They're all
only has
just, yeah,
skirmishers now. That's why I want him
standing
to
around.
add Eagles. Like, he can't maintain his plume production. So just Eagles now and finish the game.
He might do Eagles. He's got letting quite a bit of gold float to the top there.
Yeah.
And once again, he's having a good fight with those skirms, maybe hoping to get some good onager shots in, but once again moving his army backwards as those skirms start to push. Lojza are going to retreat, and Lojza now still with a huge group of army on this left side, which this is why I think Juan just needs to push one side entirely. Because all this game, both of them have been trying to push both sides at the same time. Not just done a single dedicated push. And you can see Juan has fortified walled the left side, and now of course he has onager here. It's so much more easy to defend against the Rams. So I think this play from Juan might be the game-ending move. I do hope so. I really do hope so.
It's gonna be over very soon.
But yeah.
I'm just so annoyed that he's not doing Eagles.
Yeah, kind of obsessing around that one thing now, but
Yes.
it's just such a good point. Like, it just makes so much sense. But still, the onagers here, it's going to be enough, in theory, to stop this wall going down. And Juan can just push with all his might on this right side and take the win. We certainly do hope so. We want to see this fourth game. And, of course, this is kind of like a comeback for Juan as well, because it did look like Lojza's game for the longest time as well. Those onagers, oh, great shot in the back. And maybe gonna get another one. And Lojza just doesn't want to admit defeat. Pikeman coming in now.
Pikeman.
Yes, I know what is gonna stop this horde of plumed archers and skirms. Pikes.
Oh my
Oh, yes.
god.
Lojza down to 146 population, falling rapidly, and Juan here with a couple of trebs as well to deal with these castles from further away. This is his game. Lojza needs to realize it. Give Lojza a call. Just like send him a quick message. Just react like it's over. Oh. Yeah, Aramo says in the chat, it's going to be over very soon. He said that for the 10th time after 30 minutes. But anyway, like, Lojza just so thin on the right side. And I think Juan just needs to delete his walls now. Like, I think he needs to delete these walls and just get forwards with all of his army. And then the trebs can at least deploy and stuff.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Come on, Juan, sort it out. This is a less than impressive victory, I think, at this point. But still, he's
Dragging
he's
it
gonna
out
get to
for
cancel.
so long. Like,
No, I mean, he's had like so much in his favor as well.
yeah.
This whole game, he's still mining gold as well. So there you go, Juan. Finally, gonna get the win. I'm hoping by saying that, Lojza will just be like GG, and then we'll be like, yeah, there it is.
I'm so happy Mayan is banned for the last game now. I wouldn't
Yes.
bother to watch
Definitely.
another Mayan war.
Yeah, I mean, last game Civ-wise, it's gonna be quite nice.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
think.
be fun.
I think
It's gonna be...
Mongols, possibly Britons, maybe Celts.
Yeah.
I think Celts work really well for game 4 as well because there's more water maps. I think there's more water maps.
I don't.
So Celts might be more valuable.
I like
there as well.
Mongols
I don't know.
because it opens up for so much more laming and stuff. Also, when
And also the faster feudal time.
when I played
water
Chaos
and
Bit
stuff.
versus Yellow, it was just go directly to steal everything he had.
Yes, that was a fantastic game.
This
It
is
was
so-
so fun to watch.
So much fun. It just fucks him
Yeah.
up so bad. Like,
Because he has no resources at
Yes.
that point. Like, what can he do?
I know.
What can he do with no boar and anything? So Lojza here, gonna make a play with these rams, gonna fail because the Onologist will get away. His army is crippled. He's forced back. He's pushed way, way back. He's at the point like where he's not actually pushed out against Juan for the last 20 minutes, and he's making pikemen. But I don't know why.
You remember when
Pikemen.
Dreams was casting many years ago? He was
Yes.
talking about the mind games, about making
Yes.
your opponent tired.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Lojza is doing right now. He's just making Juan tired.
That doesn't make sense though,
Oh.
because right now for Lojza it's 11 o'clock, right?
Well, this
And like Juan, it's like the afternoon.
doesn't matter what time it is. Just
So
tired.
physical tiredness. Oh, Lojza's doing a petard now. That just went down sadly. Maybe he's gonna try the like put the petards in the castle strat and wait for the rams to come and then just blow them up. But the trebs are gonna deal with the castles anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think Lojza knows 100% that this game is over.
Do you really think Lojza's just trolling?
Not trolling, just making Juan frustrated or tired or something like that.
He's making me tired, I'll tell you that. Yeah, well, Lojza here, like, he's nothing left now. He has got something left. He's got 157 units, but it's just not enough. He's got, what's that, 79 military versus 112. He's still making...
Oh, Juan making coinage. He's gonna sling himself.
Whoa. I saw someone, I think it was Juan actually, he did cartography at like minute 40.
And heated shot. Like, what?
Yeah, heated shot, always the classics there. Got to make sure that Lojza's boats don't cause too much trouble to him. And Lojza finally gonna call GG.
Yes.
He knows it is over at this stage. He is known for a while, and maybe just, I don't know, maybe he went out the room for 5 minutes, got himself a drink, like took, went to the toilet or whatever, just refreshed himself for the last game whilst whilst Juan had to trudge through the dirt and get through this army. And there you go. Lojza gonna call it, and it was a good game from Juan. Like, it really looked like Lojza. Whoa, what's going on? Juan saying, "Are you serious? You picked Mine's Oasis and complain?" Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say yeah, that game, man.
What did he complain about? I didn't quite get it.
Maybe he messaged him like via private message or something. I don't know, guys. I don't know what is going on anymore. But game 4, it's happening, and Mr. Juan here, perhaps, gonna get a draw. But Lojza so far proving to be the strongest player by quite a long way, I feel. And Juan there, only just getting the victory, and even with all